Hello everyone and welcome to Volusia Reads Stream. Today we're going to be doing an activity that lets us explore science, technology, reading, engineering, art, and math. I'm Miss Laura and I'm coming to you from the Port Orange Regional Library, though it may not look like I'm in the Port Orange Regional Library. It kind of looks like I'm in a castle, which is pretty fun because what we're going to do today has to do with medieval times. The project we're going to do, I was inspired to do it today because of books that I've been reading lately. I don't know why, but it seems like every book I've been picking out has to do with kings and queens and castles and knights. 3 books about knights, 4 books about knights, princesses and dragons and princes and kings. Everything I'm reading has to do with that time period and fantasy and fairy tales. And it made me want to do a project with you that kind of takes us back to that time. Lets us explore the technology of that time. And one of the things that they would have used in medieval times were catapults. This is my little catapult, and this is actually what we're going to make today. They would use catapults to fling something into the air and maybe hit the castle. We're not going to be hitting any castles today, so we're going to be a little safer than that. But we are going to make a catapult. So I'm going to gather all of my supplies and get ready, and I'll show you how to make one. So I have my supplies ready to make a catapult. I have craft sticks, and I have 8 to 10 craft sticks ready. This is a medium size, but you could also use smaller, bigger, and I'll show you some things later that I tried using instead of craft sticks. You'll need rubber bands. You do not need this many rubber bands. You'll need like 6 rubber bands. I just like having a pile so that I can choose which kind I want to use. You'll also need a spoon. Okay, so that's all you're going to need to make this amazing catapult. So I'm going to show you how to make one. We are ready to make our catapult. So we're going to take our craft sticks. I have 10 of them here, and I'm going to put 2 aside, and I'll come back to those later. So with the rest of them, the 8 that I have left, I'm going to stack them together and then keep them stacked by wrapping a rubber band on the end, each end of the stack. You can wrap it tight, and that way it'll stay together like that. Then you're going to get your other 2 sticks, put them together, and you're going to rubber band them also, but just on one end. This rubber band's bigger, so it's wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Okay, there we go. So now that one's ready. Now this next part's probably the hardest part. You're going to separate your 2 craft sticks out a little bit and stick the first stack in between them like that. Then you're going to rubber band it together. You may need a little help with this because it can be kind of hard to get it to rubber band and hold it at the same time. But just wrap it any way you can to get them to stay together. Now I'm using 2 rubber bands. You might even want to do more or less. Okay, so now my catapult is almost done. I'm going to stick a spoon on it. And I like sticking it in one of the rubber bands just to keep it on there for me. But I'm going to use another rubber band and attach it to my catapult. Just keep wrapping until it's secure. And now I'm ready to use it. So we're going to explore and play using our catapults. Okay, now it's the most important part. We need to use our catapults. I have these little pom-poms. You can use balled up pieces of paper, marshmallows, which would be really fun, and just practice using your catapult. All you're going to do is stick your object in the spoon, hold your catapult down, but you'll push down on your spoon and then let go. You'll see the whatever you put in there, my pom-pom, fly through the air. My goal right now is going to be to get it to fly from my spoon into this basket. As you see, that first try was not very good. So let's try again. You can try holding it different ways, pulling down different amounts. Let's see what happens this time. Missed again. Okay, let's do it one more time. Got it in!
catapults. I made one earlier today. I've got it right outside. Do you want to come see?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. It's just a little bit bigger than the ones we made. Let's try it.
Thank you for watching and learning how to make catapults with us, for playing and exploring and experimenting a little bit in this stream activity. I want to encourage you to make your own catapult at home. Try using different materials. Maybe you're going to make yours bigger, like some of mine. I even use pencils for one. Maybe you'll even try making one like Mr. Jonathan did. I don't know, though. That's up to you. But I want to encourage you to continue to explore different stream activities. I got this idea from a book. This is called I Can Make Fantastic Flyers. You can even see it on the front there. I encourage you to look for different books in our library. Here's another one about knights and castles with all different activities. You can also go to volusialibrary.org/kids and look in our digital library and see what kind of activities you can find there in our books. I thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.